Nigerians are killed, kidnapped or tortured and robbed following increase in the activities of bandits in various parts of the country, especially in the northeast. The roads have become traps and the farms are no longer safe for farmers, with recent escalating attacks, kidnapping and the criminal levy being enforced on innocent communities. This act of terrorism has become a source of worry and concern to the people and the government as a whole, as it seems there are no ways out of the problem. Recently, the Zamfara state government directed that individuals should prepare and obtain guns to defend themselves against the bandits.
Yeah, I think it's a welcome development. The citizens should be trained. Every single Nigerian should be trained to have the ability to bear arms, to be able to shoot, be able to defend themselves, basically from bandits, from kidnappers. Obviously, the police are not actually doing a very good job in the country. So I think the citizens need to take it upon themselves to start to defend themselves, form coalitions, form stronger vigilante units to defend themselves. I think it's a good one. If the government can also provide means in which they can also train themselves, because if you are giving a novice a gun, obviously other things can happen also, and you also do not want the citizens now to start bearing arms against their fellow citizens and start going and start oppressing other people.
That is very wrong. The situation in view of that decision is not only lamentable, but very demoralizing. Nigeria is a state where we have a constitution, and what it simply means, we have to be law-abiding. We have a Nigerian police force, we have the Nigerian army. If the Zamfara state government deem it unnecessary that security is getting out of hand, it is a very simple issue. They have to approach the federal government for state of emergency. In that case, the military can come in if the police cannot contain the excesses. And more so, there's also room for the creation of a state police that will also go a long way to handle that situation and not bearing arms. People we see as an opportunity to commit all forms of crimes.
It's not even youth. They say everybody in Zamfara should take up guns to defend himself. But what government failed to understand is, now that you are giving opportunity for people to have access to ammunition, you just say guns and you don't know the kind of guns some of those people will have access to, which sometimes it will even become something that tomorrow, if you want to control, you cannot. Is it going to bring out an issue that tomorrow they will now say they want to fish out criminal? How can you now separate those that are criminal and those that are not? And now how will you now justify the other people that want to defend themselves and the people that want to keep terrorizing the state? If you allow everybody to hold guns, in disguise, some of those bandits, when they are not, when they need more arms, they will come in the name of citizens that wants to get guns to defend themselves, and in the end have access to it, and it's very, very easy to smuggle it to some of their hideouts. You know how porous the security issue of this country is, and I tell you, this is a total failure of government. If government today is giving assurance that they cannot take care of the citizens, which is one of the conditions, which is one of the importance of democracy, and in the end today you cannot even, then there is no even point to be in democracy. We will even try to check any system of government that will favor us in this country, because the democracy as it is no longer giving the kind of leadership according to Abraham Lincoln, from the people, by the people, and for the people.
Other state governments have made similar calls to the helpless citizens of the country, making the people wonder what can become of them if the government that has the responsibility to protect them is the one asking them to do it by themselves. Nigerians have continued to react to the recent call by the Zamfara state government to take up arms. From 7 TV, I am Olachi Anyikwa.